Hi, I'm Allison with Elementool.
And I'm Bob with Elementool.
And today, you're in for a treat. We're going to be meeting with a software company named InTech and follow them as they do their work.
Very exciting to watch the inner workings. But we're not just observing today, are we, Allison?
No, we'll also be figuring out the problems that they're having with project management and then help them fix those problems.
And that's what we specialize in, and there's never a dull moment.
We should probably tell them what Elementool is.
I think they'll appreciate that.
Elementool is all about helping companies achieve their greatest potential by offering a full set of tools that help them take charge of each stage of any project.
And I really think we should emphasize full set of tools. What we're saying is that you can find all the help you need just by using Elementool.
Well, it's time to go.
Hi, I'm Paul, and I'm the Interactive Director here at InTech. We've been in the web development business for about 3 years now, and lately, well, we've been having some issues. Too many clients are upset. Projects are either late or they're over budget. So I took the plunge and decided to call in some help. I need things to work like in this book.
Hey man, it's Hank. I cannot make the game tonight. One of our projects is delayed. You've liked my work? Can you remind Paul of that sometime? If everybody trusted me the way you do, I wouldn't have to be here this late. Yeah, bye.
Okay, everyone, listen up. The consultants from Elementool will be here soon, and I'm expecting full cooperation.
Paul, I do not do so well with babysitters.
Hank, the clients aren't happy, and that's all I care about.
But some of our clients are happy. At least with me they are. This is going to be a waste of my time, man. I am good at what I do. The clients I've worked with over the years, they know that. The problem is with these newer clients and co-workers. They don't know that much. And that's why they cannot trust me that I know what I'm doing. Last week, I added some killer stuff to the project. I'm talking the best thing I've ever done. But they are not qualified enough to see that. And that is what slows things down. This should have been done by now. And now it seems like I'm going to have to deal with people looking over my shoulder.
Hank, I'm after all the clients being happy, and when they're not, it reflects poorly on all of us.
It would make a whole lot more sense if you dealt with the real issues.
Hank is unbelievable. And the fact that Paul can't rein him in is kind of sad. I'm just completely flummoxed as to how Hank can't see that he's part of the reason why we're having all these problems with our projects. He doesn't want to work with anyone, and he's always adding things that were never part of the project and not telling anyone. It is so frustrating.
Oh, hello.
Hey, how
welcome. Thanks for coming.
Glad to be here.
Cool looking place.
Yeah.
Why don't we all go to the conference room?
Mary.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Hey.
Hi.
First of all, we want to say thanks for having us. Second of all, we'd like to say that this is not our first rodeo, so we understand that us being around sometimes makes people uncomfortable and nervous. But we want to assure you that that's not what we're about.
Exactly. We're not going to intrude on you guys. We work with many companies that often have similar issues that are easily remedied. And then we work to apply those remedies as seamlessly as possible.
And we have a lot of satisfied clients.
Okay. Well, can you give us any idea how you'll work exactly?
Well, I usually work with the manager, so I'll be your tag-along buddy for the day.
And I'll be working with you guys.
Our current project's a pretty good example of the problems we keep repeating. Everybody knows the budget and the deadline, but somewhere along the way, it seems that things spiral.
Okay, how's the communication with your clients?
It's pretty good, I'd say. Some situations are better than others.
Okay, with the situations that aren't as good, what do you think's going on there?
Some clients don't seem to know what they really want. So we'll deliver a completed project to them, and they'll say, "That's not what we wanted." That's frustrating.
I bet. And what about your developers?
I've got excellent developers. Each has their own particular strengths, and they've all done excellent work for us in the past.
And do they work well together?
Yeah, I'd say so. At least I think they do.
Okay. And how do you think the communication is between you and them?
Well, my door's always open.
Do they come to you with their issues?
Hank will. He's a great guy. He's got some great ideas. but he thinks if I put him in a box, he won't be able to develop them. He'll feel constrained.
And who does he work with the most?
That would be Mary.
And tell me a little bit about her.
Mary, she's a great worker, a little quiet, but terrific work ethic. If she has any problems, she hasn't come to me with them.
Okay, and do you lay out a clear hierarchy?
Well, I did, but Hank would say, oh, the priorities are obvious. And he'd say, oh, you're micromanaging. And I don't want to baby them.
Well, the first thing I noticed was that Paul may not be communicating well with the clients. It's very common, but it can be a big problem. You see, clients might have one idea of how they want the project to look, while the development team has a different idea. As a result, they develop something that the clients didn't want. Now that leads to frustrated clients and the need to start the project all over again. That's just time and money going down the drain.
Well, that felt a little bit like being called to the principal's office. I had an elementary school flashback. But I'm open to fixing our problems any way we can. Allison seems to be focusing on communication. But I don't think our communication's horrible, so I doubt that's where our major problems are. I hope that's not where she's headed with her advice.
Unfortunately for Paul, communication is a problem, a big problem. In the next episode of the Real PMs of NYC, Bob talks to the developers about both project and personnel issues, and he gets an earful from angry Hank. We also learn from Bob and Allison that one of InTech's most serious troubles is an unwanted visitor called scope creep.